There is one habit which is quite unknown in the self improvement space that you probably don't know about, and the fact is, it is just as effective at improving your mental health when compared to habits like meditation and gratitude journaling. And this habit is known as homework for life. And I'm going to get on how to do it a bit later on in the video, so subscribe and stick around to the end to implement these tips and tricks into your life. Now, homework for life, this habit gave me so much satisfaction and self esteem, so much gratitude for different events, different eras, and different things overall that had kind of happened in my life. Because you know, when you're with friends, with people that you've known for a while, and you're sort of there, kind of reminiscing on the past, thinking about different kind of past events, and sort of thinking with positivity and reflecting on different things that sort of happened and different experiences that you may have shared in your life. And this habit, homework for life, is essentially kind of getting these reminiscing and nostalgic thoughts down onto paper. I mean, I know the stuff that I've done on my document, on my homework for life kind of habit thing, I've written about so many different things that I did when I was a child, like in my primary school and stuff, when I used to play so many different childish games. And whenever I'm like writing down about these things that was so small, all of these things didn't really mean much to me at the time. I mean, I was just doing what so many other people were doing, playing these like childish games and stuff. But like looking back on it and trying to write down the events that happened in like these experiences gave me so much nostalgia and so much pleasure and self-esteem and satisfaction, as well as gratitude. Because when you do this homework for life, when you get your thoughts down onto paper, you will experience so much gratitude for the experiences, because hopefully if you're writing about kind of the positive and reflective experiences that you had in your life, you will like receive so much gratitude, like a wave of gratitude will kind of overcome you, because you're like thinking about these experiences with such a positive light. And these are things that you may have not ever even thought about when kind of doing your gratitude journaling, because your gratitude journaling is almost to kind of be grateful and not take for granted sort of things. Things like your parents, your friends, your clothes and your bedding. That kind of stuff is stuff that you kind of talk about in your gratitude journaling. But homework for life is almost being grateful for like experiences that you had when you were so much younger as a child. And this habit is so simple to do. And all you have to do is you open a Word document, you open a Google document, or you like get some paper out, and you literally just start to kind of think about an experience that you may have had when you were a child, or even potentially quite recently. And the fact is, you will think of nothing immediately. Seemingly nothing will come to your brain as your thoughts are kind of elsewhere, but eventually the thoughts will come to you about an experience that you had as like a child or something, and you literally just write about that. You write about the events, and you will find that like a wave of like positive beaming energy will sort of come over you, because you're thinking about this positive and reflective experience that sort of happened in your life, and you think about it with gratitude and positivity while you're writing it. And I promise you, the satisfaction and pleasure that you will gain from doing this habit will improve your mental health significantly. And along with doing things like meditation and gratitude journaling, this has helped me so much to like accelerate the growth of my mental health compared to like other people who are doing the common things like meditation and gratitude journaling. And the fact is, you don't really want to talk about things that were really bad that happened in your past when your like pet died or your cat died, unless that's something that you can take kind of experience and learning and reflection from. It's probably best that you don't write about these kind of sad experiences that you may have gone through. You want to choose positive experiences and experiences where you kind of had quite a big reflection or realization. They're the sort of experiences that you want to kind of write about, so that you can either be grateful for them or sort of analyze the experiences and see what you can learn from them in the positive and in the present day. Because you don't want to write about the time that like your cat died or your pet died or something, and writing about these sort of negative experiences is only going to make your mental health worse, and it may bring back memories that you may have never really wanted to bring back. So thinking about positive and reflective experiences and then writing them down onto paper, and literally this can be anything from like playing a stupid childish game with like your friends in school, or like thinking that you were like some really like spy rebel or something when you were like 5 years old, and you like did something to your parents or whatever. Anything that was like positive or funny or nostalgic that made you kind of like reminisce with your friends or reminisce when you're on your own, any of these kind of things can be so useful to you, and will increase your mental health, because you become like grateful and you gain so much satisfaction and self-esteem from doing these stories. And so with that, I hope you found value out of this video. I hope you found value out of this one habit which I've taught you how to do and taught you its benefits in the such that you get so much gratitude and satisfaction and self-esteem. And I recommend subscribing because I like this community of young tribal people who are willing to improve themselves so much more than they already have. And good luck.